to VOJC, yeah. TiVoMike.
Hello and welcome to the TiVoMike Show. I am your humble host, TiVoMike, joined in the studio today by my best friend, the show's entertainment guru, Mike. Entertainment guru, Warner.
What up, Saints? Let me just say, Mike, you had pineapple soda in the fridge. I took a cup.
Isn't it good?
I don't drink soda, but I was like, I love pineapple Fanta is probably one of the ones
so good
that I just can't.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They
I have a watermelon Fanta. I haven't opened. It's like a year old. Haven't even broke the seal on it. The kid's like, can we mind your business? That is not for you.
That's right. See, these companies need to know that any fruit that you make a soda, it's going to go well with us.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Pepsi, Coke, sure, take care of themselves. But you throw in a grape.
A grape soda.
An orange soda. My favorite
I do.
Crush soda. Takes me back to Tucson, Arizona time.
Crush.
Man, that was a good one. And then they even have crushed strawberry.
It's a crushed watermelon that I have.
Oh, crushed. See? That's what I'm saying. Let's just take a moment to thank the soda gods.
Yes.
Out there. Little G's.
Right.
The little G's.
I like that.
Hashtag little G's. If any of you want to become a sponsor, please give us a call. Hello at TiVoMike.com. Hello.
That's
or
right.
leave a comment below. Know that we're on YouTube.
Right.
Be sure to do it because they love the comments. Actually.
Yes.
Which is this show particularly is a great show for comments because I'm sure y'all are going to respond to things we say.
Right.
That helps YouTube God's algorithm. Helps their algorithm know what's happening and they'll put us up. They'll make us
do it.
People searches. Let's go there, guys.
Bring it. So, guys, the real reason we're here, is for the righteous recap of Chicago PD.
That's right. Woo! Shots fired. Quite literally.
Let me. First off, OMG. Because I didn't forget about Kim. You know how some shows are so great about picking up where you leave off?
Yes.
Like, I was okay with them not doing this with her storyline. Let's just get a flashback of the aftermath.
Right.
Because, one, Kim is one of my favorite detectives.
Poor Kim.
Two, I was already angry that dude ripped her from the car.
See, I can't. I think it's so weird. This would have been a thing for me too, but I can't forgive her
for not going with backup.
Thank you.
Or in her defense, they were just casing it out.
Down.
Right, and that was my thing. You had your window down.
Like, and you're loud on the thing. Yep, here now. I'm rolling up to just check out. Well, let me ask you a question. If they are there,
what's the point?
And you're there to check up, and you have your window down with no backup, and you're yelling on the phone that you're checking to see if they're there, what you gonna do if they is?
I'll give you that. I will give you that.
Mind. So when they showed her on the bed, I go, yeah, well, that's what happens. Roll up. It's not that, these rapper songs, they say roll up. That's what you're supposed to do, roll up the window.
Right. But I will tell you, they did it so good.
I love when she asked her, did you catch her?
Oh. You know what I love about that? What I love about that is this. Kim is a well-rounded character.
Yeah, she is.
She's never vengeful. But she's never out for revenge, but she definitely has vengeful moments. Right. So I love that this storyline could play where she's just coping and getting over it and being a guardian for Michaela and living life and being a detective. Or she's going to do that, but on the secret low, she's waiting to catch this dude. Even though, guys, spoiler alert, if you didn't see it, that's your problem.
That's it.
Voight already killed the dude.
Right away.
So we ain't got nothing to worry about.
He killed him quick.
No,
fast,
sorry. I apologize.
And in a hurry.
Haley killed the dude. But Voight orchestrated the whole thing.
He just put him on fire. The body, burned the body out.
Right. Well, no, but he orchestrated the kill.
Yeah.
You remember see with the gun.
But I don't know if he was going to kill.
No, he wasn't going to.
Yeah.
But
when she showed up, it was like.
And he said, oh, well, I'm already here. Well, I'm not supposed to be.
Right.
So I had to make this look good. So when he made it look like him and that guy were going to fight for the gun, and all of a sudden the guy had it, Haley had to do what she had to do.
She had to shoot him.
I just feel bad for Haley because Haley. I'm gonna get a lot of crap for this. So at Mike 84 on Twitter
or
in the comments.
Yeah, in the comments
on today's episode because I know y'all gonna be mad, but Haley's weak. She's weak,
and I think Voight either has a lapse of judgment or he knows that and he needs to just figure out how to guide her through it.
The problem is she puts on a big front, and I truthfully think he thought she was like Jay because Jay's not weak,
right? At all.
And Jay has seen some stuff in the early ages of Voight that he wish he didn't have to see, but that's what gave him that fine line of I'm not going to be
ever
that kind of cop.
And Voight doesn't want him to be that kind of cop either.
Right.
So it works. Leave him out of the fray on lots of issues.
Well, now, but in the early ages, he didn't.
I don't want to dirty you up.
Right.
You need to be on the outside. He goes, but you sure?
Right.
Listen, I don't want you. Listen, you got to be one of us.
So for me, it's like I think he thought Haley had that same ability.
Yeah.
And it's not that she doesn't.
But that's what I'm saying. The problem is in judgment because he knows better.
I think she put up a good front because if you think about the 3 seasons she's been with us, she's actually been a very good forefront in that department. She hasn't shown her only emotional weakness is with Jay. When they're talking about her past, it's never been like.
But I think this is where I was Warner with her all along. Though.
Oh, I knew it. Oh, I couldn't wait.
All along with her bravado,
right?
It always seemed as a result of something. We were talking about that before. I think off camera we were talking about. One of my ideas. I could be wrong.
Right.
I was wrong once 1987. So there's probably a chance I'm wrong again. Where I think everyone lives out of the things that happened to them as a kid.
Right.
Everything, if you can kind of boil it down to that. And I think it was all her character, her backstory.
Was all tragedy.
She got a backstory.
Right.
Look at that. Anyway, so she gets a lovely backstory. And I'm just saying, backstories help. It's 101, righty 101. Anyway, moving on. So when she was all big in bed and I'm tough, and it was almost like, I got to prove myself that I can hang with the boys and I'm not
That
hurt.
is definitely true, yeah.
You're just a squishy little girl. That's really what you are. I get it. But do it. But when you showed up on... Again, same thing Kim did. I'm arriving at a scene to do something. Not expecting the thing to have been there, then why go? Her same thing. I'm expecting to go there because I think I know what he's going to do. Oh, finds out that's what you were getting ready to do? I didn't think that. Well, you did if you were going there for that. None of these people make a plan and say, like if I said, Mike, I think the next door neighbor, I think that guy is like killing people. And you're like, really? Well, what's your proof? I don't know. I just hear people like go in and never leave. Just a weird dude. So I think he's a killer. So I said, let me just go check to see. It'd be kind of fun. Okay, so I go and do whatever I do. How would you do that? Do you knock on the door? Do you put your ear to the wall or whatever? Whatever I do. And then I find out he's a killer. So right when I'm at the door, I get on my phone to you, calling loud, not to 911, and say, yeah, I think my neighbor is a killer. As soon as I hang up, guess who's right there behind me to kill me? So you're at the funeral. My mom's at the funeral. Everybody's at the funeral. Because everybody knows what they're going to get. They're fine with that. But now they're just like, but he's gone. What happened? He's sad. I want you to say, no, I'm mad. Well, why? No, he didn't kill himself. He was killed by the murderer. But he thought the dude might be a murderer. Right. So why would you go?
Definitely. I would be here and kick your body.
Thank you.
For being at the door.
Like, what do you do that for?
Well, if you don't get in the house.
Thank you. So it's like with her.
Right.
Like, so I hope. I don't think they're gonna make it the thing this
season. I think we're gonna get like 2 episodes of it because we have to, unfortunately, and this is a writing thing. This is something that works in the industry, and you can get mad at me again in the comments. AGMike84 on Twitter or in the comments. Showing vulnerability in men doesn't transcribe to screen well in these type of series.
Right.
So because of that, unfortunately, the women carry the emotional load.
Right.
Most times.
Yeah.
Not because they can, but that's because they can do it. They can actually do it and do it well.
And in real life, women are typically more emotive and very strong for that.
And exactly, and they're strong because of that. So I think it's going to take a moment. I just love how I love watching her unravel at every piece of the puzzle.
And it's almost becoming like the guy who says, "Do you remember?" Because she cannot keep it together.
Not even
Even when Jay says, "What are you doing over here?"
right.
Or no, the first question, which was, "How'd you not catch him?" or something. Like that was off the cuff. How'd you not catch him?
I was with Jay.
You know?
I said, "There's no way this old man outran you."
So he goes, "How did you outrun?" So you come up with an answer because you did slow down. So
Almost stopped.
If you slow down, and Jay just said to you, "I'm going east," you therefore know. Here's what you know. We don't know the future. We're not almost Cleo. Calling me now if you're free redone. But you know you're letting them get away. You've made that decision. In the moment. I'm not talking about, have to be fancy 4D chess moves. You slow down, it means he's going to get away. Now, how he's getting away is crazy, but he's going to get away. You know Jay is going east. Which means at the end of either this day or the shift or the hour or whatever,
it's going to come up.
He's going to say, "Hey, it's kind of funny how an old man outran you." So what was your plan? Now, if you don't have that in your mind, then don't slow down.
Right.
Work it as you go along.
Right.
You work for the most bomb doggiest bosses in the world. He'll figure it out. You just run. Or slow down and then maybe trip. So when he said, "Oh my God, so ridiculous. I made a dumb decision. I was running. I know better. And I tripped over the stupid fire hydrant. And we know they don't use the water for fire. So I don't know what that's there for." And you get him to talk about, all that. Yeah, make a plan.
Right. Definitely make a plan.
Instead, she just goes, "I think you're coming at me."
Why are you blaming me? Yes, I am blaming you. Because you should have caught him.
You should have caught him.
Or shot him.
Right? And even that, he's not suspecting anything else.
Right.
So keep it about that.
Right. Why are you getting all mad?
Yeah. That's what, so it's like.
So I did.
Like
I love how I loved watching it. It was like the best slow torture ever.
And how many times did our boss have to say, "Calm"?
I know. Voice like, if you need, I will chain you to the desk.
I will. If you don't calm down, I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna have a meeting. There's gonna be a weapon on the table. I'm gonna give you a moment.
I do feel
walk away.
very bad for Nicole Ari Parker, aka Deputy Samantha Miller.
Yeah.
I feel bad because she doesn't know that he's dead already.
Right.
So all she's thinking is find the guy who killed my son. I even like when she goes, "I don't care what you do.
Just find him.
Bring him, whatever. Just find him. Any means. Just find him." So I feel bad because Voight can't say, "Hey, it's done."
Yeah, I took care of it. So
and
she has
can't say it because she's the one changing the policing.
Yep.
Even though knowing that would put her 1,000 times at rest.
Exactly. She gets no closure.
Especially because she's like, "We're going to find out to find out what happened to him."
But again, that's what she gets.
Right, because she chose it.
Because you said, when he said earlier to you, "Wow, I think we know we got to go into the garage and go capture the people. We think they're still there." Well, do we have evidence?
Right.
Do we have the 14 protocols?
Right. You
I know
played
it's
the game.
my son, but my son's not that important because there's rules. You know what I'm saying? I know he's my son, but there's rules.
Right. And I felt so bad seeing her go through this torture.
About a rule. We'll figure out the rules later.
Thank you. I'm the deputy chief.
That's right. How many times have we heard? I don't subscribe to it, but I do recognize that some people do. They have said rules were meant to be broken.
Right.
Right? So you have your son
involved,
literally right there, and you say, "Well, no, because the rules say a lot of things." That's what we're here for.
Right.
Because people don't believe rules. Why would we need police officers?
True.
Right? So sure, let's defund all police. Let's defund courts, defund even doctors. Because the rule is, well, don't do stuff that's bad for your body and you'll live. Don't sleep in your car. Don't steal. Don't kill people.
Right.
Whether they're in your body or out. Just don't do it. And then, wow, magically, there's nobody there. Obviously.
Right.
Rules are people, and people are rules, and go get your son first, and then figure out.
And you had the best chief of intelligence to help you unravel and write the right story.
And at that point, do you care that you had to bring somebody else down? No, you saved your son.
Right.
You're like, well, all the evidence against him is now just thrown out because we did it without the warrant, but my son's alive.
Right.
But no, I'd rather have my son dead and then get justice and the guy's in jail where the guy could have been out of jail, but I'd have my son alive, maybe get the guy on something else he does later.
Well, let Voight kill him.
Well, I'm doing it in mind of keeping her clean.
Right,
You
gotcha.
know?
Well, that's
But
she
you know what I'm
would, she
saying?
didn't know if she wouldn't have known if Voight killed him after the fact. Her son's safe, and
It's unsafe, right? But then I still would have to open because she would, of course, as a good person, wanted a guy to get dressed
yeah.
on something else.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like I can't.
But I did
feel too bad for her because
Right.
that's what you did. And even at that time when he said it last season, when she was at the funeral, not at the funeral, but at the place where it happened, and she goes, "I know, you could say it."
Oh yes.
And he goes, "We're not here to say that. We're just here to get things done."
Right.
So even he was like, "Listen, just to get
That's-
when they go low, we go high." That's how you do it. That the doctor of med. That's how you're supposed to respond. The way Voight, like he could have said, "Yeah,"
and he could have said it so rightfully.
so right, like hello,
Right. But I will say I loved the whole episode. You know what I hated about the episode? How mother loving fast it was over. Like I feel like it started, I got into it, and then, I'm like,
And do you know why? Because because normally with this show we'll get subplots.
Right, and
This one was just one plot.
It was all tied
So
up
it was
loose ends,
all
essentially.
going quick, and you're like, "Well, no, I don't want it to be done." Like I literally looked at the thing, I was like,
I love what Ruzek did with Michaela. I hate
yeah, it was a
seeing
good
things like
scene.
that, but I love that
was
she was
good.
painting his nails.
"Yes."
And
And he goes, "Pink is my color," or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I like she's like,
See how you give a scene a backstory?
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I'll give you that. I did like how he was like, "Oh, we didn't know if you want to see her." And she, "Well, no, it's my friend." And
And
she
she
didn't want to see me. She wanted to see me. And I was like, "Thank you. It's not rocket
of the
science.
mouth of babes.
It's not rocket science."
Out of the mouth of babes.
So I loved
We'll
that.
get over everything. We're
Right.
traumatized. We'll get over everything.
But she had the worst. She had her whole family butchered.
Thank you. And the bullets flying in the apartment. I think she's fine by seeing a woman on the bed.
Right.
And I'm sure when she's seeing her mom, she goes, "Did you sign the contract? I just want to know if we're going to be here for another." She goes, "Heck, mommy, did I sign the contract?"
But I just loved.
Meanwhile, this girl's getting 80,000 episodes.
Right, yeah. Chilling.
Doing one scene.
I know, because I was like, where's Michaela's home? And then she came in. I'm like, okay, y'all did it right. Because I know child actors a lot of different laws and stuff
Yes.
that happens on how they can be on screen and not on screen.
Scary thing.
Yeah, people. What I will say,
Horrible.
I will definitely say is Chicago PD.
They know.
I want another detective, but I don't need another detective.
No. Y'all are just fine.
The reason why I say I always want one more is because I feel like we get too much of Voight in the field.
Right.
And I feel like,
I like that.
for this, it works.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's, like, to me, I felt like we only saw Kevin maybe 3 times.
Right.
And let me just tell you, Kevin, you are my favorite because he said, "Nah, Roy said just stay here." And she's like, "I don't care." He goes,
Right.
"Yeah, but that can be dangerous. Well, you need to come with me to make sure it's not." And he had this look on his face like, "Damn, did you not hear me say he said to stay here?
Right here.
Why are we going in there?" He said stay here.
I love it.
I love Kevin is so absolved for like, you know what? I know who Voight is.
Yeah. I know.
I'm going to stay.
Like, I know
That's how I
better.
keep my hands clean.
Yeah. That's how he stays on the
Because
up
he,
and up. Don't mess with that stuff.
but I love how she was like, "No, so you need to come with me to make sure it's."
Yes.
And I'm like,
That's why I don't want any more people, because then you got to get used to someone new and dynamic.
That's
No,
true.
Leave it here. You're all a family. Boom shakalaka. Maybe that's introverted me. I want to meet new people.
Well, no, not that.
You
It
know,
does.
I like it.
It does make it. It makes it great for the story because it gives you another avenue to venture.
Right.
But it also can hurt the story if the venture's not done properly. And we're going to talk about that
That's
tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, it's too much
because
stuff.
I'm very upset. Very upset with Dick Wolf.
Why?
It's too many changes.
Oh, he does make a lot of changes.
Changes.
He makes a lot of changes. But you know what's something that doesn't change? The fact that we're here.
Oh
We did
yeah.
a show for you.
Oh yeah.
You can like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, YouTube folks, listen.
Yo.
You don't even know. First off,
This is the
MF. You waited to tell me on air, which I'm very happy about.
good?
Very happy about.
Wasn't that good?
MF.
Yes.
Why the face? All right. Oh man, we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube,
Guys.
people.
Like, subscribe, comment. You can even comment bad stuff. You know why?
Yes.
Because you took the time to comment.
That's right. And
Bring
you
it.
will know that you're wrong. It's okay.
Right,
Those
right.
who comment bad stuff are idiots, and it is fine.
That's right.
Idiots have freedoms.
I like being true.
Just like non-idiots do.
Right.
You know.
We all have our freedoms.
We're all in our freedoms. So, I mean, until President Biden signs rules. But other than that, we do have some freedoms. So, good for you. I just want to thank you all for listening to another episode of the TiVoMike Show, watching us here on YouTube. We thank you. We really do. We do this for you. You know, we love to relive the moments, and we want you to know that TV is meant to be an escape. Help us face our lives.
Right.
You know, and survive another week, as they say. You know, put one foot in front of the other, or whatever it is. Or
one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Surviving the week.
Bye.
Guys, tune in.
Tune in all the time.
The TiVoMike Show is produced by Michael Jefferson. Our soundboard operator is me, Mike Warner. Our theme music is by Eric Dano. A special thanks to our family and friends who allow us to be here. That's it for the TiVoMike Show. I'm Mike Warner. See you tomorrow, and we guide the lost TV viewing saints through the myriad of banal TV shows amongst the low-hanging fruit to find the next great addictive series. Good night.